I'm Tiana McLeese for Good News in Oakland, the only news source in the Bay Area that is all about 100% promoting positivity in our community, but we are also about supporting change, positive change. And that's why we're here tonight at the Heart and Soul Center of Light in West Oakland to support the National Cares Mentoring Movement. This is National Mentoring Month. Let's go inside and find out what everyone had to say.
Good news in Oakland! Oh yeah, it feels great.
Thank you so much. We're very, very proud. We think we recruited, not we, but the agencies that we've been bringing together to talk to each other have recruited at least 600 mentors this year. And so that's a good thing. So a little ways to go. If I get another 3 years, we'll definitely get to the 2,000. But it's because of you and because of organizations like this that we're making steady progress. We may not be there, but we're making steady progress.
Talk to me about how happy you are to see that some people are paying attention.
All right, and then the problem is, I think that's my kids always say, I'm always looking what I still have to do rather than what we've gotten done. Well, Sue Piper, who is in there talking to the mentors right now, can give you more details. But what we were able to do this year is pull all the mentoring groups together, and we began to look at what mentors needed. A lot of them needed support, so these sort of monthly meetings sort of grew out of that coalition, and we're about to do these support groups for mentors too, and just advertising, sort of trading people around. We've had a mentor fair where we tried to recruit people. Even the night I was inaugurated, we actually tried to recruit. That's how we recruited the 300 original people, but realized that we couldn't process them. So it's been an ongoing effort, and I'm proud of it. We've gotten a good start, but we still have a ways to go, and there's still a lot of kids out there that need help.
I want you to tell me, I know you're the president of the Bay Area chapter, you're a mentor though, and that's what this is all about. Share your personal experience of actually sitting down one-on-one with a child and giving them, or a young person I should say, and giving them a piece of yourself. What are you getting back from that?
Everything. And it's because in my youth, I'm someone who made two suicide attempts as a teenager and then as a young adult. So I very much understand the despair and the twisted awareness that has one believe that they're not worthy of even living. And so when I have that opportunity to pour into a young one, I have a wonderful opportunity as a minister here, because our youth here, I want to be a presence so that they see that, one, I'm available, and there are others. So it's not that it's a lot of one-on-one time, but I ensure that during whatever time we are together and encouraging others to share in it, which I think is important, so that they don't just see the one as the exception, but that we are all available, or there are many of us who are available. As I pour in, the illusion is that I'm emptying my cup into someone else. And the truth is that it's so poured, I'm now full out of the experience. So one, it begins to validate everything that I know about life and who we are as humans, and the value and necessity of us touching each other in loving, caring ways.
So our next guest is Hank Roberts, founder of Peacemakers. First off, before we talk about tonight's events, tell everyone who's watching what it is your organization does.
Peacemakers is a very unique organization that provides mentoring on site, meaning that we are within the schools that we serve from 8 o'clock in the morning until the end of the school day. And what's special about site-based mentoring is that you, by default, capture those students who generally are not signing up for mentoring organizations, but because of their behavior or their academic deficiencies, they refer to us for help.
Well, then this was the perfect event for you to be at, because there were a lot of people here interested in doing some kind of mentoring work, volunteering. I'm sure you're always recruiting. But the National Cares Mentoring Movement seems to be more about just recruiting, but actually teaching people how to become mentors, how to mentor to our youth. And I'm sure that's very important, especially if you're actually on site providing these services.
It is. It is very important. What you'll find that I'm also appreciating about New Way Forward and the CARES movement is that they are actually healing mentors so that they can be very effective and efficient as mentors, because many of our children obviously bring an awful lot of challenges, and one of the worst experiences is to be a mentor who also has baggage that has never been dealt with, and you can imagine the chaos that that mentoring relationship could develop into. So one of our strategies also to support the CARES movement is to provide additional mentoring as well around cultural sensitivity, understanding spiritual warfare, and of course embracing the importance of learning how to forgive, because often many people live and die with resentment and unforgiveness, which also is a precursor for heart attacks, for strokes, and early death. So we really want to remedy those issues and free up people so that they can be the best that they can be.
Becoming a part of this movement is very important, and if you want to find out where the next Mentor Mixer will be, send an email to mentoroaklandnow@gmail.com. Reporting in West Oakland, Tiana McLeese, Good News in Oakland.
Good news in Oakland! Oh, yeah, it feels great.